Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 13. We are on the hardest possible difficulty setting. I mean, we're not on, like, Randy Random or whatever his name is, but honestly, I don't necessarily feel like that's really inconsistent what kind of challenge you're going to get there. Here we will get a escalating challenge, but it will escalate very, very quickly. And we've already gotten quite a few attacks. This cold has been brutal. We're a little bit worried about how much food we're going to have to go through the winter. We've got a lot of meals right now, but unless we get another tribe of, another herd of muffalo coming through here, I'm really, really nervous. Like, incredibly nervous. So, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, some injuries. A little bit of, oh, that's the squirrel stuff. Seabreeze did lose a toe to frostbite and has another toe with some frostbite there. Seabreeze was not particularly warmly dressed. Now has a parka, so that's going to help dramatically. We haven't finished our tailoring bench yet, but we've got a lot of things in the backlog. Actually, we think we're out of steel, so that's why we have this mining job set up, and hopefully at some point it will actually get completed. We could prioritize mining a bit more, but I don't know. I think this hauling so far is still fine. We're still going to butcher these corpses at some point. Get their clothes, which is good, because apparently we need more of that. We are starting to run low on medicine, which is really bad. Mood's always going to be a little bit low because we keep butchering people, but it turns out to be really good. If we do get some more dogs, we can feed them the human meat. The human leather can be used for fabrication, so that's good. And what the hell? And then it doesn't take as many graves either. It's a good way to get rid of the corpses. It's organic, or something. Lots of bad mood. How you doing there, Captain? I butchered human legs. Oh, butchering human legs actually stack. They didn't used to. I'm pretty confident. Let's go ahead and stop that then. At least for now, because yeah, we can't stack any more of those bad moodlets. I think they go away quickly as part of what's going on. So I guess these guys here, I will allow you to bury strangers. That way we won't have a human corpse just sitting around forever. There we go. Okay, we'll have to set up a crematorium at some point, but that's always been the truth. And we still mostly need some electricity. We do have this heated area over here, so at least there's that. It doesn't have to be quite this warm anymore, though. It was nice for, like, really quick recovery from hypothermia, but 16 is perfectly fine to keep people warm and happy throughout the night. Still need to set up more guns. Still need to repair some of this stuff. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe it was wrong to go for machining first in the research, but I just figured, hey, being able to build more guns is good, because right now we're actually quite poor on guns. Oh, we don't need a prisoner room over here. That can be a regular bedroom. Right, because we released Val. Because they were basically uncapturable, or unconvincible. I'll probably get rid of that, and you can go sleep in a proper bed. There you are. That should make you a little happier. And yeah, hopefully we can go and mine out some more steel here, because we definitely need some of that. You're cooking a fine meal. I can't complain about that. At all. Where are you going? How's this cooking a fine meal? Oh, you're picking up some meat from somewhere. I'm going to tell you to actually haul it rather than cook it, just in case. He might have only picked up a few berries, but this way he'll haul the entire set over here. It's good to get the fine meals. Fine meals makes people happier. I think it gives an extra nutrition, too. I can't remember. It uses the same net amount of food. Because normally I think a normal meal, a fine meal takes I think 10 units of anything, and a fine meal is 5 veggies, 5 meat. I'm pretty sure it's something very similar to that. Requires, well, 0.25, 0.25, and this one needs just 0.5. Yeah, so you take the same amount of raw materials, but you end up with a better quality meal, assuming you've got a mix of veggies and meat, and someone who's got high enough skill to cook it. I think you need a 6, at least you used to. Yeah, we're going to slowly mine through here. Which is fine. Haul this one. Try to keep this corridor clear if we can. This will be a good place for more bedrooms and different things like that. We might make a big freezer area over here too. I don't know if we've gotten close enough to find out if this is like a bad wall or not. I'm not sure. I mean, I certainly don't want to press my luck. Now, there wasn't any more steel just sort of lying on the ground anywhere, is there? That we didn't unforbid? God, the blood from the muffalo hunt. The giant muffalo hunt of the first year, and we had 3 go to waste. A real shame. I mean, the other thing we might want to do is quickly research up, like, the electric smelting so that we can get a lot of steel there. I have to set up a windmill at some point, too, so we get consistent power generation at night, not to mention protection from eclipses. Drop that down, which is fine. Could you repair the... Oh, you got to replace a component. Ooh. This battery, because actually I don't think the other battery is actually connected to the electrical grid. so that's kind of annoying. Cold snap is over. No, we're actually above 0 again, which meant our plants wouldn't have died. But, I mean, it's still late in the year, so things are still going to progress poorly for us overall. Oh, there we go. We got our heater set up over here. Again, I will drop this down to about 16, so we don't have to use quite as much power to keep the area warm, but that's going to be really nice. So we've got some heaters set up before winter, so thank goodness for that. These wooden walls don't really contain heat that well, but it's going to work. And we've got the electric tailoring bench also set up, so please, let's set up toques, pants, t-shirt, parka. We don't make shoes or anything here. I don't remember if shoes are a thing. And you're going to do until we have... Now, we don't need 10 of these, but keep, like, 5 of each, if we can. Now, this is the ones actually in storage. I don't think they count things that are being worn. So there we go. So we'll always have some kicking around. And this, we don't do mending, right? Has that been added to the base game? I don't think it has. That way, we'll always have some extra clothes kicking around, and we can sell some of it, or, you know, obviously wear it. And also replace anything that is of poor quality. Right? If someone's clothing is getting worn, they'll take it off and replace it. Solar panels being fixed. Wonderful. I mean, we may want to, like, block this area off, but they don't always prioritize this. Ooh, Chunk has landed nearby. I guess that's some more free components for us. Thank you. We'll have to get around to make our own, but we can always mine out the things in the walls, too. Geothermal energy would be quite nice. Lots of things would be quite nice. We are using a lot more power now with the heat and whatnot. And another raid. Pirates attacking immediately. Fantastic. We still only have 1 gun. Although, do we have any guns sitting in storage? We do. And you're better at melee than anything else, but I want that. Thank you, and flip the switch right away. Excellent, our gun is on. Wake up everyone. Get them over here. Captain Sledge. Oh, you've got the personal armor. Does that conflict with weapons? I don't remember. There's something weird with that. I'm going to drop that. And then position you over here and just unforbid that. Okay, all the rockfall traps have been reset, which is good. Take damage, take damage, take damage, and drop. So 1 less person right away. I think he just grenaded over there. Is that about to explode? Oh, it was an EMP. Oh my god. They're stunning our turrets. And they still have... Actually, I don't know if they've got body armor kicking around. Yeah. Okay, so it's not a helmet, but they do have an armor vest. Trying to decide if I should stick around, run away, do anything like... Oh, you still have just... Oh. Still have someone with a blade. You should be wearing the personal frickin' armor. Or the personal shield. Alright. And, yeah, we're gonna run away. Because if they come and start to smash the door, I can have... Maybe? Angel Goat. Rush them. Or are they just parked out there? See, like that. Go melee attack this guy. And actually, they're not the whole squad here, so do that. And now you run back here. Try not to get shot by your own people. That would be nice. Excellent. And now they're fleeing. Good. You. How you looking? Shattered jaw, left eye cut out. Yeah, we're not keeping you alive. You can freeze to death outside, and I don't care. You've left some nice guns for me, which is very nice. We got some grenade belts, more guns over there. Beautiful. You are fleeing. Oh, which is fine, I suppose. We're gonna drop that, and you can equip the survival rifle as soon as you stop fleeing. Cowering. Yeah, there we go. And you're still gonna equip it. Lovely. Okay. So now what I'm thinking is I'm going to tell all my characters, actually, to no longer do this fleeing stuff. If you see someone, just shoot them. That's fine. Low medicine is very bad. All right, we do have one doctor who can still do things, Seabreeze, so you're going to still help someone else. That light demon is actually turning out to be a great character. I'm happy we captured them. And I'm going to pre-strip these bodies because we are going to bury them, I think, rather than butcher them to keep our moods up. Now, I think if we get the crematorium set up, then I think they get auto-stripped before they get burned. But I'm actually not sure about that. At least we're getting more steel here again. That's really wonderful. So we're going to mine this all out, and then we'll rebuild them with some walls to end up with some bedrooms. And actually, walls are a lot better than smooth stone in terms of prettiness. Haul that, haul that, haul that. Keep that hallway clear to make things go faster. So we're not worrying about hypothermia. I mean, it's not that cold anymore, which is good. Plus, we now actually have some spare parkas. And we're about to finish machining. And of course, at this point, we already have guns, so maybe we don't need machining. But I will obviously finish it because we're there, and I want to see where it goes. Okay, we're going to have lots of steel. And I guess with that in mind, how much, like, slate do we have left? Oh, not enough. I could use steel for the walls. I'm not sure I want to do that. Sandstone. Got some. Oops. It's actually like that. There we go. Reset all the traps. Wonderful. Can you, like, strip this person or anything? Oh, yeah, you totally can. There. They'll die a little bit faster. Excellent. Then we'll get to pick up their body armor and whatnot. Reset all the traps. These traps are really working out well. I'm actually wondering about making, like, a longer, more heavily trapped path. Well, I guess I could pair up on these traps. Ooh, why don't I do that? Because this is working out great. Oh, you need a lot of steel. But that's okay. We're mining some steel right now. It's not enough stored, but some of this stuff is just lying around, which means we actually do have access to it. It's just not counting as part of our stored steel yet. It's actually quite good. Obviously, we'll rebuild the guns. And yeah, at some point, we'll have to get block production so that we can replace all this stuff with blocks, so they're a little bit less smashable and certainly can't, you know, burst into flames. That would be good. Ooh, what are you vomiting for? Are you sick? Oh, you got food poisoning. Someone did a bad job cooking. Well, we only have 2 cooks. 13 and 6. I'm wondering if it's because Captain Sledge might have made a fine meal, but not have quite enough skill for it. You need a skill of 6 to do this, so I'm going to put the minimum cooking skill for a fine meal to 9. So it's not just enough that you can cook it. You have to be able to cook it relatively well. And turn off that power. Okay, well, I mean, we haven't lost anyone else other than Hadros to that plague, which probably with a little bit more bed rest, he could have been okay. But otherwise, we are dealing with a lot of some pretty brutal stuff here, and it's working out. We've got another good source of steel over here, so we're going to improve these defenses. We're about to finish our first research, and then what I'll do is I'll pick up some of the cheaper research than this one. But, I mean, if this lets us make, like, high-quality guns, it will not be a bad thing. If nothing else, we can also sell them. I don't know if that's the best way to sit around and make money. Making shivs actually was often a good way to make money. Stone cutting would also be really good. Actually, I think I'm going to start stone cutting first, because we need to be able to build some proper walls. And so now under production, I can get a machining table. So I will do that. That'll be fine. Also, I think we need some nice comfy chairs there and there for our workers, so their comfort stays nice and high as they do things. That's going to use more power, of course. Oh, I wonder if this is a good time for us to build a wind turbine, and I think it will be, actually. I can never find the wind turbine because they look a little bit odd to me. So we will do this. I don't think they cast a shadow, so that should be a perfectly fine way to start. And again, we might wall this whole area off later on, but for now, that's going to be perfectly fine. People in terrible moods. So, Captain, what's bothering you? Hideous environment. Yeah, there's a lot of blood everywhere. Observed corpses, butchered human life. That hasn't gone away yet? We haven't done that in ages. Oh, 3 days. Wow. We do have some people with high cleaning, but of course, hauling slightly higher for them, too. I could have someone where it's slightly inverted. Like Captain Sledge yourself, actually. I'm going to bring down your haul. And keep these other high priority things, that's fine. But you're going to clean before you haul. And that actually might work out pretty well for us. Speaking of, I think we want to move this stuff. Nice short circuit, a little bit of fire. Rebuild that, please. Thank you. Trying to decide if I should put a halt on the mining here. I don't think so. I mean, I could just focus on the actual steel itself. We have a fair amount of steel banked. You know what? That's okay. Let's put a halt on there. You can work a little bit on cleaning. Yeah, there you go. Cleaning blood. A little bit more of that. Power is nil. I mean, we did lose a little bit of a connection at some point, so that's part of it. And it's night. And yeah, that's fine. And I think the zit actually killed all, like, where the power where it went zzzt. I think it drained all our batteries too. I think it was that event. Still, that's okay. I like the body armor. It'd be nice if someone threw that on. Still a lot of hauling to do. We're going to leave that out. This too? I think we can leave this where it is. I don't think we need to move it in any way. And yeah, all these slag chunks, it'll be nice when we can smelt that down into more steel. But for now, we can still just mine a lot of steel. So we're not hurting too badly. Do we have components? We do. Oh, we got 25 components there, which is actually quite a bit. So I'm not too concerned. Oh, these allow strangers. Yeah, because we're seeing corpses. I forgot that we hadn't assigned strangers to be buriable over there. And I wonder now, if I make some graves out here, will they just go here when they want to sort of like pray and remember? I hope so, because I hate when they like walk a million miles away to go to a grave. But we are going to need some more grave sites, so... Ooh, I can't just drag, okay? No! You. Cancel. There we go. Stone cutting. Done. Wonderful. Devil Strand harvesting would be quite nice. But we're not going to be doing that until the next year round. We could get some quick hydroponics. Need a lot of power. But we actually might need that to survive the winter. Microelectronics basics might be really cool, though. That's the comms console. You know what? Go there. We need some communications. There's a few things we can sell. We're making some clothing. Like, we've started a little bit of crafting, which is good. So we're definitely going to do that. The stone cutter's table, I do not believe, needs any power whatsoever. And in particular, I think it might make a lot of sense to get it right there, near the stone. Then you can store it inside here, or actually, let's store it over there, which is good. Does mean they're going to work outside, but that's not too bad. And we'll give them a comfy chair to sit in while they do that. Get the wind turbines up. I mean, when it's in full sun, we are gaining power. That's not going to last forever. Get more of these traps down because they're amazing. I don't want to put any here because any of our citizens that decide to leave going north, we'll go there and then potentially trigger the trap. They do, this does pathfind with higher intensity, so actually they might not. They might still decide to just use the door. But for now, this is going to be okay. So I have to use a lot of steel for it, but I'm not going to complain. A wind turbine is probably not actually connected to our power grid. Indeed not. So we're going to do one of those. There we go. Get those barricades back up. Get that hooked up. Wonderful. So it's night, and the wind's dying down at the same time, but at least it's not quite as bad as it used to be. Still a little medicine, which sucks. We'll want to grow some medicinal herbs soon. I think we gun it up. We need components for this now. Yeah. Well, these components are quite important. It's a good thing there's a lot of them that we can just grab. Most likely this won't be enough steel either. So we'll do another round of mining there, just for the steel, not to uncover anything. I mean, we've got some in storage, but it'll go really fast. Stone cutter's table is up. We're going to add a build to make stone blocks, and we are going to say, do until you have a lot. That's going to be fine. So that'll keep people busy. So, crafting is used for that. I'm wondering with Angel Goat, because you got a lot of passion, I'm going to turn your crafting on. But probably only for the blocks. I don't know. And anyone who's not doing anything can do a little bit of that too. Not sure. I guess we've got enough hauling going on. Craft first, then try to haul and clean if someone's already at the table. This is not crafting, that's tailoring. This, does this count as crafting? It might. I mean, always disassemble mechanoids if you've got it. Minimum skill, none. Probably does count as that. And start making assault rifles. Assault rifle's pretty good. What do you need for it? 100 steel, 4 components. And try to always have one in the stockpile. I don't know if that's quite accurate, actually. I think make a couple of assault rifles, and then we'll get back to you. Because it'll also stop creating them if you've got some bad ones in there. So we could hopefully create a couple of high quality ones. But. What skill do we need for that? No, for the assault, yeah. No minimum skill. I'm going to insist that only people with at least 6 crafting skill can do it. And actually, if I compare it to the cooking table. Minimum cooking skill. Okay, so it is the craft skill that gets used for that. Excellent. And right now, 3 and 7. Oh, okay, so Hahula can actually try to make that. Oh, we got a psychic drone against males. That's annoying because we're mostly males here. I haven't even checked the genders. Male, 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 male. Oh, we're all dudes. So everyone is getting affected by the psychic drone. Awesome. Can't remember if anyone's hypersensitive or psychically dull. But overall, it's going to be a rough few days here. Still have no meds. What are we researching? Are we researching? No, the microelectronics. Right, for the trade. Food is dropping down a little bit. Do we have any big game to hunt? God, it would be nice if we did. No, we'll get a couple of little bunnies. Bunnies and squirrels, I guess, is what we're surviving on. Well, that's really rough. That is really rough. Lots of low mood, which shouldn't be a surprise. So, how can I check that? Work left. It actually goes pretty fast. Oh, someone just went berserk. Son of a bitch. And you got a pistol equipped. Okay, everyone go inside where it's a little bit safe. So no one's gonna get shot. He's gonna run towards us. Okay, everyone now, go and just beat up Captain Sledge. Melee attack. Melee attack. Melee attack. Just knock them out. Who's not involved yet? Light Demon. Come over here. Come on, Captain Sledge. Fall down. Fall down. Thank you. There you go. Get treated. He might not be the last person. How badly hurt were you? I mean, your health bar went down a bit. Can I not select you? I guess because you're being carried. Okay. And we're low on medicine. Bite scar, old gunshot. Yeah, that's... Okay, so just some bruises. You should be fine. In fact, I'm not even convinced that you need medicine, but we'll go ahead and give you a dose of it anyway, because I'm nice like that. Oh, there's hunting going on. I'm like, what the hell? Who's shooting what? Right, hunting. That's pretty legit. Drop your food, so we got this, we got that. That's another crafting job over there. So we got a lot of them potentially going around. Hula, yeah, right, had taken injuries in the fight, but again, hopefully not too bad. Haven't actually checked. Hula, yeah, just some bruises. Oh, you do have a cracked spine! Holy crap! I mean, that will heal, thank goodness, but that is a pretty brutal injury. We still have the psychic drone, so everyone's mood is still crap. We're in some pain too, butchered human-like. Slept in the cold. Really? I guess we didn't have power for a while. Cargo pods, tell me your food. Your silver. Well, that'll help once we get trade up and running. But for now, it's a little bit useless. How's the temperature in the rooms? Yeah, 12 is not that good. Maybe I should make the central room actually a little higher. Maybe I'll go back to 21 degrees in the central room. Because especially with the doors opening and closing, and the fact that the wooden walls are not that insulated. Especially as it gets colder in the middle of winter. And we'll see. Because that cold debuff, we don't want that. We don't want that many negative moodlets. I can go and extend the storage over there. There we go. I mean, it's not full yet, but it will be at some point. How's the work coming along? Excellent. We're about to finish an assault rifle. This does make the game a little bit easier. Being able to produce some proper guns early on is really nice. So Seabreeze, for example, you get an actual assault rifle instead of a pistol. There's a charge rifle here too, which is pretty good. You're about to break. Because the people who are about to break, we probably should not give them better weapons. Yeah, this psychic drone, if it does not go away, could be the end of our little base here. Surprisingly quickly. Surprisingly quickly. Let's smooth out this room, make it a lot prettier. That takes a long time, but it will help with the look. I know we don't have any wood right now. Well, by all means, we should chop down some more trees. And I'm hoping that will help their moods. I don't know. I think all the near trees have all been chopped down already. It's quite far, but I guess we'll have to do it. Still no muffalo or deer for us to hunt. One thing to be said about the hardcore mod and things like that, because they add so many extra animals, you often see a lot more. I mean, maybe I could just stop the stone cutting for now. But we're going to really want better walls relatively soon. I don't know. Now, let me go ahead and suspend that. We can do better things with our time, presumably. Angel is doing some hauling, which is not critical, but doesn't hurt. There's actually a lot of hauling, apparently, to be done. Yeah, we don't have as many people, like, super high priority on the hauling anymore. There you go. That's all cleaned up. Then you're going to grab the silver from the drop pod, which I guess is fine, as long as someone is always researching, and they are. And we got our other gun coming in, which is great. We'll probably stop after that. I mean, we do need steel and components for other things, like our defensive stuff. But that's going to be a fine and pleasant start. So we got a certain number of blocks. Where can we find those? Here? Or, I guess the thing that looks like the blocks over here. Excellent. So, we're getting up there on marble blocks. They go surprisingly fast when you're building walls. And, actually, my people keep walking through this tile here. So, let's go and clear that up so that they don't get slowed down anymore. Plus, we'll want the extra stone over here to make more blocks. In fact, we'll probably... Well, we're still mining out over here, so we don't have to worry about hauling anything from outside yet. But at some point. Get all the wooden floors set up pretty quickly. So we get prettier bedrooms. They're still a little bit dirty. Can we do sterile floors yet? Yes, we can. Steel and silver. Well, I don't know if this is going to be the full-time medical quarters or not yet. Perhaps not. So I don't want to commit to the sterile floors yet. Lots of guns coming online. That's going to make a huge difference the next time we get attacked. Just massive. Research still coming in. Good. I mean, that was basic electronics, right? Maybe I should have gone for hydroponics. Well, I'll go hydroponics next. Oh, no, communication. Yeah, every time I say I hesitate about my decision, I remember, no, communication, pretty important. We'll probably set up a few comms beacons just to simplify life. Well, mostly it's going to be about here, because that's mostly the stuff that we're going to sell. Is the stuff in this stockpile. So yeah, because we're not really... Well, I guess, does the silver have to be... The silver might have to be in the stockpile where we trade from. But I suppose what I could do for that is say, hey, listen, over here... Don't store it there. Store it indoors. It may not matter one way or the other. But that's what we'll do. We don't have a ton of silver. There's some mineable silver, I think, on this map, though. Oh, yeah, more graves over here, which I guess is fine. By default, you just accept all human corpses. Yeah. Okay, microelectronics basics and hydroponics. So, there we go. So, orbital trade beacon. And we don't have enough material as is. So, you're going to go there. We'll build it. So, at least we got a place where trade can be delivered to. And then we'll wait for more material, I suppose, and then we'll build the actual comms console. What the shit? Infestation. Oh, that's right. That's a thing that can happen. A bug hive has emerged. It will slowly spawn bugs as well as produce additional hives. If you don't want it to infest the whole area, muster your forces and destroy it. But beware, the bugs will defend the hive. We got 2 hives, in fact. And there's some jelly, which is apparently, like, useful for something. To eat it? Smooth, rich, immensely satisfying. Because of its unique biological properties, it can nourish almost any creature and never rots. Well, that's pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna, I was gonna say, should I set up defenses first? Well, apparently they're just gonna start attacking. So... I think we got a second assault rifle, too, so I should maybe do something about that, but... Oh my god, we're gonna get destroyed by bugs. Guys, I did not... This is the first time experiencing this, right? So I didn't know how bad was this gonna be. Apparently the answer is really freaking bad. You guys run away so you can actually shoot again. I say, I'm hoping the melee guy keeps people busy, but apparently that's not to be. Spread out a bit. Oh my god. Yeah, we're totally getting destroyed. Run away, run away, run away. Keep kiting. Keep kiting. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Well, I mean, I should have set up some more defenses. But I didn't know. But I said it, like, when I brought them over, but they'd already started shooting, and therefore it aggroed thing. I think we're just dead. What? Oh. I don't know where they're going. Ooh, nice shot. Hang on, do we have another assault rifle? Come over here, equip that. Now come over here. Okay. Now you're going to not rest, you're going to rescue. And then you're rescuing again. And then again. And then one more time. And we don't have any medicine. And Light Demon. Congratulations, you're now a doctor. Everyone's a doctor. Well, just rest. That's fair. Who's our best doctor? It's Seabreeze. So actually, never mind. Don't rest. Prioritize treating Seabreeze. We're going to try to get Seabreeze back on her feet. Or his feet, I guess. Something about the way the character looks here. So we don't have any meds. Well, it says low, but I don't think we've got any is what's happening here. So you got a lot of injuries. Lost a couple of toes. Oh, you lost an eye. That's not going to help your medicalness. But we're going to keep you being a doctor for now. One-eyed doctor. Listen, we're desperate. Oh no! Come on, don't do that. Who went berserk? Oh, Seabreeze went berserk. Awesome. Oh my god. Okay. Rescue. You're moving really slowly. You lost your nose. Wow. We still haven't dealt with this, so the infestation presumably is just going to get worse. Guys, I think this is probably the end of our little squad here. Now we're getting infections, which makes sense because we don't actually have any medicine to treat things. Well, we're going to put a cut in here. Next episode, we are going to try to take care of the infestation and see if we can't find some way to survive, which doesn't seem too terribly likely. But one thing that might help, and I don't want to get too close to those guys, but if we did something like, oh yeah, we don't have any steel. I was going to say, build some turrets over here, but we don't have enough steel. Can I move these? No, I can deconstruct them, which means I would lose some stuff. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.